Okay, guys, we are done, and what an experience. I really focused on releasing everything in the water and then embracing everything in the sauna. So, 10 out of 10 recommend. I think I'm gonna show you guys the actual footage of the whole experience after we do the astrological breakdown, because then this was basically my like full moon ritual. This is what I restructured my entire system, my belief system for sure. So stay tuned. I'm here with the latest and the greatest, maybe not the greatest, but the latest breakdown of the upcoming full moon in Capricorn. Oh my God. I'm calling this the Uno reversal full moon. If you've read my if you read my blog, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So this full moon in Capricorn will be happening tomorrow, July 10th. And we also have, like, the sky is just very activated right now. We have the full moon in Capricorn. Then we have Saturn in Aries. 3 days later, it'll be going retrograde. So it's already challenging us in the area of just stability, finances, and just where in our day-to-day routines are we slacking? Are we playing? Or are we just trying to be like sly with it, where we're just winging it? Create some real structure for yourself. Set a real foundation. So that's Saturn. Then we already have Pluto in retrograde, currently in Aquarius. And then, as you may have saw or you may have not, Uranus in Gemini. So Uranus just went into Gemini on July 7th. So this transit happens every 7 years, where Uranus changes signs. But Uranus has not been in Gemini since 1940 something, like 1942, 1945, World War II type of era. So this is going to be, Uranus is the planet of like evolution, revolution. It's changing things up, it's switching things up, but at first it feels very chaotic. Uranus has been in Taurus, so it's really challenging. We have been challenged as far as what is true stability, like what actually makes us feel stable. That whole idea has been challenged. Now we're going into the era of information, of messaging, and how we show up. Again, it's information versus disinformation. Travel will change. Transportation will change. So we might see advanced aircrafts, we might see advanced cars, more boom with the electric cars or even flying cars, whatever the case may be. These are all Uranus and Gemini type of things. If you need more information on this, then check out my Uranus and Gemini video. I will link that somewhere on the screen or in the description below. Okay, so again, plot twist kind of full moon vibe here, the whole Uno reversal, because Uranus is coming in and switching things up and just like scattering the checkerboard here, or just scattering the board game. Then you have Pluto that is just breaking everything down to just the friend that just comes and flips the table. Then you have Saturn, where it's just like, okay, but I'm balancing the camera on my cat post because I can't find my tripod, and he felt the need to rub his post. He's in Aries. So Saturn is transiting with his sun in the same house as his sun. So I'm going to let him slide. I forgot what house. I'll have to pull his little chart, but I'm going to let you slide. So anyway, Saturn comes in kind of just how he did and says, hey, what have you been doing and how have you been doing it? And is it really working for you? So this is, they get it. So this is very potent energy here. This is really going to show us what we need to work on, what we need to fix in the area of money specifically. If you've been playing, if you've been shortchanging yourself, if you have just kind of fallen off with your money or not really tracking your money, budgeting, or having money dates, as I like to say, now is the time to get back on that. Now it's really going to show who has been like playing the long game and who has been trying to make quick cash. And now is the opportunity to reevaluate all of that. When it comes to your relationships and how you show up in society, again, Uranus and Gemini is going to have you walking and talking a little different. It is going to have you really kind of embracing your uniqueness. So how you show up in the world may be different. Our aspects of society that have been going on for years and centuries and decades, that is about to change. All of these planets are coming in and kind of wiping the slate clean and breaking down things that no longer serve us. So the biggest thing, as always, is going to be what is truly for your benefit and for your highest good. Now, Capricorn is the sea goat, so it's like all about this success, stability, material wealth, and gains, and all that good stuff. But let's not forget, it dips its toe in the water. So how can you balance that intuition and that water element kind of energy where you are very connected with source? So this would be a great time to clear, as Tesla, my friend Tesla from the Magically Mindful podcast says, cancel, clear, delete. That'll be your time to do that. This is your time to cleanse, do cord cutting, really just let it all go, but then also embrace the things in life that really fuel you, that light you up. This is the time to reestablish your why, okay? This is not the time to play small. This new moon is gonna have you feeling like, I already feel like that. I'm not gonna lie. Uranus has the tendency to speed things up, and I've already felt most of these energies that I'm talking about. Right now, my money is kind of funny. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Right now, my car is messing up. Mercury retrograde is coming in hot on July 18th. Sorry if you see my little dog, my dog's tail in the back. Mercury retrograde is coming in hot July 18th, so look out for that. And one of my phones, I have two phones, one of them is currently broken. It's been broken for almost 3 weeks now, and it's just like I don't even have the energy to deal with that right now. And that is the vibe of the new moon. It's like the things that you have been like, oh, now it's time to look at all of that. The things that you may have been avoiding, now it's time to shed some light on that. And how can you build from that, okay? I know Capricorn is all about strength and you know, putting your best foot forward. But if you know a Capricorn, you know, sometimes they can show up and show out and cut up a little bit. I just realized I had my headphone in. But anyways, they can cut up a little bit. And that is because it's like, yes, I'm serious and I'm about whatever I'm working on, but I'm also not afraid to tear it down because I know I can do it again. I am the source. I am the wealth. I am all the energy that other people may be looking outside of themselves for. Okay, sorry, my camera died, but I hope this little tidbit helps. This is the perfect time to not only reassess your game plan and your goals for the rest of the year, but for the rest of your life or long term, like forward moving. This is the time to think, like play the long game, basically. All right, guys. In preparation for the full moon in Capricorn, I am going to do a cold plunge and sauna session. Well, technically but someone didn't want to be in the vlog. So yeah, stay tuned. This one's all about restructuring or recreating structure within our lives. So what better way than a cold plunge? So, as you may know, with the Astrological Breakdown, I talk about how this full moon is all about restructuring, you know, what you believe in, your day-to-day routines. Basically, what's not working, you need to get rid of it and invite something new in and really think, like, play the long game. So I've been playing around with the quantum field and like just maintaining the vibration of what I want while in the cold plunge, and then again in the cold plunge I'm releasing what I don't want and like giving it to the water, and then in the sauna just calling in what I do want and just like embracing that literal warmth, but obviously getting the warm and fuzzies about my new reality. So enjoy the footage.